Hey everyone, this is Lorraine Robinson saying hello from Lorraine's barn. I am so excited to be with you this evening. It is a beautiful, beautiful spring evening here in Columbia, South Carolina. And instead of being in the barn tonight, I thought I would sit outside in my garden, and I have my chickens free ranging in the background and my garden on the right. My barn is at the back of you. And I thought I would just use this opportunity while so many people are home during this very challenging time, and just to show you how to make a good basic kale salad. So I don't have a recipe. I have lots of recipes on my website, but what I thought to do was just go ahead and open my fridge and show you how you can whip up a beautiful nutritious salad with stuff that you have in your fridge, and probably the whole family will enjoy it. I'll also give you tips on how to make it taste better. I will give you tips on what you can do so that the kids will probably enjoy it a little bit more. So we're going to be doing a kale and arugula, kale, arugula and spinach, and all of this comes from my garden. What I've done is I have added a little bit of nutritional yeast, and I've added some crushed garlic, and you get a lot of different varieties of kale, and this one is a lot more tender, but the curly kale is definitely a little bit more tougher. And so kale it's very tough, although this is fresh so it's not as tough, but usually curly kale is tough. So you've got to massage it a little bit and break down those outer membranes so that it's more palatable. Otherwise you will chew and chew and chew until the cows come home, and trust me, it's not a very pleasant experience. So what I do is I add a little bit of raw apple cider vinegar, just a tablespoon or so to that, and this is probably to about a head of kale. And then I add a tablespoon of olive oil. So olive oil, a little bit of fat, and if you use olive oil, it's very, very important to buy your olive oil in a dark container, and it's got to say the words extra virgin or cold pressed. If you don't buy it in a glass bottle, or if it's in a see-through bottle, you basically are wasting your money, because your essential fatty acids are destroyed by heat, light and oxygen, and so you really want to try and preserve the nutrition of the essential fatty acids in the olive oil. What I also like to do, I like to add fresh lemon, so I'm going to put a little bit of fresh lemon on there, and I have added a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. Himalayan salt has got all your trace minerals, and I love this salt. It is a veggie salt. You get two kinds. It's called herbamore and trocamore. You find it's widely available in South Africa, or you can find it on Amazon, but it really is just a wonderful herbal salt that you can use. Just a little bit of that. I've added a little bit of crushed black pepper, and then if you want a bit of a bite, you can add this extra spicy Mrs. Dash's garlic and herb. And my dog Leia thinks she's a human being, so she's come to say hello, and this is my other child, so she thinks she can come and sit at the table like a human being. So welcome, Leia. I don't think you eat any of this, although you maybe should. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to massage just a little. What does it mean when I say massage? I'm going to try and turn this so that you can see. So we're going to massage it just like this. This is a great thing for children to do, and it keeps them busy, and it's especially little children, it helps keep them involved, and they experience all the flavors and all the smells of the fresh lemon and the fresh garlic. And I really want to encourage you, if you have young children, variety is the spice of life. We need to expose our children to a wide variety of flavors and textures and colors And most of the times, you know, children don't get exposed to different fruits and different vegetables. So now I have massaged this delicious kale, and you can already see how the texture is has broken down, and it's a lot softer. So I'm going to go ahead and take off my gloves and put them on side. And then I'm going to add the following. So again, you can add whatever you want to this delicious salad, but I just used exactly what I had in my fridge. So I want to show you how delicious this looks. Okay, so over there I've added the kale. So kale, I love kale because kale is very anti-inflammatory. It is packed with phytonutrients, and it helps to activate detoxifying enzymes, and it's green, it's full of chlorophyll, so it's very alkaline forming. We're going to add some spinach, just good old spinach. Spinach is an amazing vegetable. It's very high in fiber, it's very high in magnesium, it's very good for digestion. Remember, magnesium is nature's calming mineral. So then we're going to add a little bit of arugula from my garden. I love arugula. Arugula is antibacterial, it's antiviral, and it's an immune booster, great for this time of the year, and it gives a great source of dietary nitrites, just like beets. And we know that nitrites are very, very good for increasing circulation in the body, in the blood. We're going to do a little bit of onion, and I've pickled this onion. And all you do, if you have veggies with a bit of a bite like radishes or onions, you can put 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, a pinch of stevia, or a teaspoon of maple syrup, and a little bit of salt, and you can just leave it for overnight, and it starts pickling it and breaking it down, and it makes it so palatable. To that I'm going to add carrots. Carrots are just full of beta carotene, which convert to vitamin A in the body, which is also a great immune booster. It's great for the skin and eyes. Some peppers, different peppers, tomatoes, very, very high in vitamin C or vitamin C, and vitamin C is also a potent antioxidant which boosts the immune system. And then one of my favorite legumes is chickpeas or garbanzo beans, so high in protein and fiber. A bit of cucumber, so we're going to put that on. And then my favorite, avocado. Avocado is very high in your essential fatty acids, good for your brain, good for your whole endocrine system. Your whole endocrine system can't function without the good fats. Did you know that? Your brain cannot function without the good fats. If you don't put the good fats, specifically omega-3, into your body cannot make hormones called prostaglandins, which help to regulate inflammation in the body. And then a little bit of broccoli sprouts. Broccoli sprouts are very high in indole-3 carbon, and which is obviously very, very potent immune booster and very good for the cells and keeps us healthy. And there you go. You have a lovely, fresh, delicious salad. And then what we sometimes do when we get visitors and we have children that may be a little bit picky, I add some pineapple or fresh mango to this and a little bit of extra fresh lemon juice, and everyone enjoys it. I hope you've enjoyed this little video here in my backyard. The next video I'll be doing will be in Lorraine's barn, and it's just such a privilege to connect with you all during this time. And I miss seeing all of you in the barn, those of you who do come, those of you who I haven't met yet. You may be in a different country. It'll be wonderful to connect with you on my Alive Again Facebook page or my Instagram, Alive Again LLC, or Alive Again LLC on Instagram. And then if you do not have the desire to enjoy or to eat any of these lovely greens, you can also have them in a drink. And I love to drink my greens as well, and every day we have Ames Barley Life. It's a concentrated barley green juice powder. Remember, your green foods are your most powerful healers, nourishers, and detoxifiers and cleansers of the human blood. And so life is in the blood. And if our blood is healthy, our cells will be healthy. And for those who really don't like greens, I love AIM's product called Cocoa Leaf Greens. It is 3 different kinds of cocoa and cacao with 5 different leafy greens. And so 1 teaspoon of the regular leaf greens contains exactly the same sulforaphane as 6 cups of broccoli. It's so concentrated. 1 teaspoon of the AIM's Barley Life juice powder is equivalent to 3 servings of leaf greens. So if you are traveling, if you don't have the ability to eat your greens, this is a wonderful addition. It's a tool that you can lean into during those times. So cheers to good health, and cheers to keeping your immune system healthy and strong. And thank you for taking time to watch me making my salad. Take care.